Now, greetings, fellow grade 10s. It's Mr. Shachari here. Welcome back to basics. What we are looking at basically, we are looking at our algebraic expression and we are looking at our November 20, I think this is November 2015 past paper, right? Now, we are still looking at our algebraic expression. Now, let's look at 1.1. Now, in here, you are given that you are having x to the power 4 subtract 81, right? Now, I know most of you might probably think of this and see whether is this going to be different of two squares or not. Now, let's look. Is 4 a square number? Yes, 4 is a square number and also 81 is a square number. So yes, this is also still your different of two squares, which means this is going to be x to the power of 2 subtract what? This is going to be subtract 9 and x to the power of 2 plus your 9. How it's get? And now, if you come back, your x squared subtract 9. Can you see that one is also still going to be different of two squares, right? So which means this is going to be same as what now? This is going to be same as x subtract your 3 and x plus your 3. Then this is going to be x squared plus 9 altogether. So basically, that is going to be that one, right? That is going to be how you solve this first question. Now, let's go to the second one. Now, if you can go to the second one, 1.1.2. 1.1.2, yeah, given that you're having 6x squared, y subtract 10xy, 10xy, and then plus, this is going to be 15x subtract 25. Now, what is it that we can do to try and solve this one? Now, on this one particularly, we can, or rather, we are going to simplify this by what? We are going to factorize this by grouping. What do we mean by us or by me saying that? We are saying firstly, our point of focus is going to be on these first two terms and also these last two terms, right? Now, and when you are doing that, what is it that you are going to have here? I want us to look at something. Now, let's see. Or now we are going to say from here, what is it that you can take out from here? Let's see. Now, if let's say you can take out here, this, if you can start by looking at this first one, you are having 6x squared subtract 10xy. Now, is there anything that is common here? As you can see that both your 6 and your 10 is divisible by 2, right? So which means here you're having 2 x and y that is going to be common in these two, right? And now if you've taken out 2 x y, what is it that you're going to be left with? Here you're going to be left with 3x. Okay. And now here, the number that you're going to multiply with so that you get 10 here, it's going to be 5. So which means this is going to be same as subtract what? Subtract 5. Remember, the xy is already taken out as a common factor, right? So this is going to be same as plus. Now, if you come on this side, you're having 15 x subtract 25. Is there anything that is common here? Your 15 is divisible by 5 and so is your 25, right? So which means now if you take out 5 as a common factor, what is it that you're going to be left with? You're going to be left with 3x. This is same as 3x subtract what? 3x subtract your 5. Okay. Now that's going to be the first thing that you're going to be left with. And now from there, what else now are you going to have? Now from there, you are going to have your what? You are going to open your brackets. Now you are having something that is common here in both of these brackets. Your 3x subtract your 5, your 3x subtract your 5. So which means you are going to take out 3x subtract your 5 as a common factor on this side. And you're going to come on this side, you are going to take out what? Now that you've taken out 3 subtract 3x subtract your 5, you're left with what? You're left with 2xy plus what? Plus 5 altogether. So basically, that is what you are going to be left as your what? As your answer altogether. Then you're going to leave it in here. Now let's look. Let's move swiftly along now to our 1.2.1. Let's make up our space because this one might require, more space here. Now, when you look at your 1.2.1, let's see in terms of what is it that you are given there. Now, in 1.2.1, firstly, you are given that you're having 3. So this is going to be 3a subtract your 4 plus the other one is same as 3 over what? A plus your 3. All right, a plus your 3. Then this is going to be subtract 21 over what? This is same as a squared subtract your a subtract your 12. Altogether. Now that is going to be that one. Now, is there anything that you can do here? Firstly, let's start here. Now if you can look at in here, if you can look at firstly these, uh, what is it that you're going to do? Is there anything that you can do here? Let's start by, factorizing this. This is going to be 3 over a, subtract your 4, plus this is going to be 3 over a plus your 3. Now, here you are having subtract, what? 21. And now, then what is it that you're going to have here? Now you are going to open your two brackets here. Now, how can you simplify this? This is going to be a and a. Now, 12. Remember here you are having negative a here. So now the factors that can give you negative a here, it's definitely going to be 3 and your 4, right? So which means you're going to have your what? Your 4 and also your 3. Now, and then which means which one needs to be negative? So the bigger factor takes the sign of the middle term. So this is going to be negative and this is going to be positive. Once again, now that you are having this, I want us to now come back and look at in terms of, is there anything now that we can do from here, right? Is there anything that you are going to do here? You are going to look for your LCD, right? Lowest common denominator. Now, if you can check in all of these, now you are having your a subtract 4 here. Here you are having your what? You are having your a plus your 3. Now, but here, the last one, you have both of these, right? So which means your LCD is going to be a subtract your 4 and also your a plus 3. So what does this mean? We are saying you are going to multiply the fraction that doesn't have the denominator of x subtract your 4 and x plus your 3, so that everything here can have the same denominator, right? Now, which means now in the first one, now you're having 3 over a subtract your 4. So which means your a subtract your 4 is going to cancel with the a subtract your 4, which means you are going to basically multiply what? You're going to multiply your a plus 3. All right, they're not going to cancel rather, but you're going to multiply with a plus 3 because a plus 3 is the only denominator that you do not have here. So which means you are going to start in your numerator, multiply by what? A plus your 3. You come back to your denominator. What is your denominator? In your denominator now you are going to have what? Now you are going to have a subtract 4 and a plus 3 that you've multiplied with, right? So that's going to be the first one. Let's go to the second one. In your second one, you are having 3. Now, what is it? Which fraction or which rather your brackets that you do not have? You do have a plus 3. You do have this one. The only one that you don't have, it's going to be the a subtract 4, which means you're going to say this is a subtract 4. You multiply with in your numerator, and also in your denominator, you're going to have a subtract your 4 and now a plus your 3, because now you have both of these as your denominators. Now this is going to subtract 21. 21, you are having both of the denominators, so there's no need for you to multiply with anything here. So this is going to be a subtract your 4 and a plus your 3, right? So basically that is going to be that. And now from here, now that you're having all of these as same denominators, right? Now you can write these, all of these under one roof, right? We are saying now that you have the same denominator, you can write the a subtract your 4 and a plus your 3 as a denominator for everything. Then now we are going to come to your numerator. 3 multiplied by a, this is going to be 3a. 3 multiplied by 3, this is going to be plus 9. Then you come back, plus, what is it that you're having here? 3 multiplied by 8, 3a. 3 multiplied by negative 4, this is going to be negative 12, right? Subtract what? This is going to be subtract 21. And now that you're having this, now we are going to group your like terms. Now you're having 3a plus 3a, right? What is 3a plus 3a? Now, what is it that you are going to have here? 3a plus 3a, you are going to find what? Now, let's see. What is it that you are going to find here? This is going to be 3 plus 3, which is going to be what? Which is going to be 6. So this is going to be 6a. Now, you are saying now you are having negative 12 minus, right? So you're having 9. Here you're having 9. So this is going to be your 9, subtract your 12, subtract your 21, right? Which is going to be same as negative what? Negative 24, right? So this is going to be your negative 24. This is negative 24 over a subtract your 4 and what? And a plus your what? Plus your 3. Now you come back here. Let's write this. Now, if you look at your 6, if you can look at your 6a subtract your 24. What is it? Is there anything that is common there? If you say 24 divided by 6, you know that you are going to find 4, which means now your 6 here is going to be your highest common factor. So which means when you take out the 6 as a common factor here, you are going to be left with a, subtract your 4, close brackets. Now the other one, you are going to be left with what? A subtract your 4 and a plus what? Plus your 3. And now that you're having that, your a subtract your 4, your a subtract your 4 and your a subtract your 4 are going to cancel, which means the answer that you're going to have, it's going to be 6 over a plus your 3. Okay, so basically that is going to be the solution that you are going to be having here. Okay, now hopefully this is going to make sense to you. Now let's quickly move swiftly to the next one. Now, in terms of is there anything that you are going to do here, right? Now let's see. Now from here, let's just make up our space, right? And now let's just make up our space here, right? So that you are going to look at the next one. Now, if you look at the next one, your 1.2.2, that one is also, very much straightforward. Now, what is it that you are going to do? The first thing that I want you to do in this type of questions, start by writing this in factor form. Look, you are having 10 to the power of 2x plus 3. This other one is going to multiply by 4 to the power of what? 1 subtract what? 1 subtract your 4. Or rather, 1 subtract your x. Look at me. 1 subtract your x. This is divided by what? This is divided by 25 to the power of what? 2 plus x. Now, what is it that you are going to do here? Now, you are going to find out what are going to be the factors of 10 firstly, right? Now, you know that the factors of 10 that makes up our 10, you're just going to say your 10 equals to shift factor. When you're using your calculator, then it's going to give you your factors, right? But you know that your 10 is same as 2 multiplied by what? Multiplied by 5. So this is the same as 2 multiplied by 5 to the power of 2x plus 3, right? And the other one here, it's going to be multiplied by what is 4? You know that your 4 is same as 2 squared, right? This is same as 2 squared, 1 subtract what? Subtract your x. Okay. Then now you are going to divide this with what? Now what is it that you are going to divide this one with? Now here you are having what? You're having 25. What is 25? 25 is same as 5 squared. So this is 5 squared to the power of what? 2 plus your x. And now that you're having that, now what is it that you're going to do? Now you are going to distribute your exponents inside here. Remember, which means here the 2, here, this is going to be same as 2 to the power of what? 2x plus 3. Remember, now you are multiplying the 2x plus 3 with the 2 multiplied by what? The 5 is also going to be 5 to the power of what? 2x plus your what? Plus your 3. Now this is going to be multiplied by. Now this is same as 2 multiplied by 1. It's going to be same as what? This is same as 2 to the power of what? 2 subtract your what? Subtract your 2x. All right. Now that is going to be the first thing that you are having there. And now, what else now are you going to have on this side? Here you are having 5. This is 5 squared. Now, what is that you're going to have? This is going to be 5. 2 multiplied by 2. This is going to be your 4. And then 5. This is 2 multiplied by the x, which is going to be what? Which is going to be your what? This is going to be your 2x. How would you get? And now that you are having this, what I want you to do is, now remember, there is multiplication everywhere, right? So, and you are dividing powers of you are multiplying powers of the same base. Let's start with your numerators. You are having 2 and your 2 here. So if you multiply powers of the same base, you're going to do what? You are going to add the exponent. So which means here, I want you to note that this is going to be same as 2 to the power of 2x plus 3 plus your 2 subtract what? Subtract your 2x. Basically, the 2 subtract your 2x is the one that is coming on this side, right? Now, this is multiplied by, indeed, your 5 to the what? 5 to the power of 2x plus your 3. Then, obviously, this is going to be divided by what? This is going to be divided by 5 to the power what? 4 plus your what? Plus your 2x. Okay. Now, let's add this one. So which means here you're having your 2. Let's look at this. Now you're having positive 2x here. You're having negative 2x here, right? Look, this is positive 2x and this is negative 2x. So those two are going to cancel each other. Now you're having 3 plus, this is same as 3 plus 2, which this is going to be same as to the power of 5. Now let's come to this one of 5. This is same as now multiplied by 5. Let's 5. Let's deal with the 5. This is 2x plus 3. Now you are dividing powers of the same base, so you are going to subtract the exponent. So this is going to be subtract 4 plus what? Plus 2x. Basically, I'm saying now if you are dividing this 5 with this 5, the rule of exponent states that if you are dividing powers of the same base, you must subtract the exponent. So this is going to be 2 to the power of 5. Now, this is same as what now? When you are doing this, when you're multiplying here, can you see that the negative here is going to affect this positive 2x, which means this is going to be negative 2x now, and this is going to be positive 2x. And now you are going to be left with what? This is same as 3 subtract 4. 3 subtract 4. What is going to be 3 subtract 4? This is same as what? 5 to the power of negative 1. So which means this is same as what? This is going to be same as what is 2 to the power of 5? This is same as 32. And now you can write your 5 multiplied by 5 to the power of negative 1. If you don't want to write it here, you can write it in your denominator as 5. Okay. So we are saying now your answer that you're having here is going to be same as 32 over 5. Now, is there anything that you can do? Yes, you can write this in terms of mixed fractions. Now, so when you write this in terms of mixed fractions, your 5 into 30, it's going to be what? It's going to be 6 times, and then this is going to be what? You are going to be left with 2 over what? 2 over your 5 altogether, if you want to leave this in terms of mixed fractions, right? Now, so let's look at now your 1.3. Then we are done, right? Now let's look at your 1.3. What is it that you are going to do in your 1.3? Let's check. Now let's make up our space here so that we can check that one, right? Now in your 1.3, point 1, they say now which one of these is irrational, right? So they gave you all these particular terms, right? Now, they want you to firstly, which one of these is going to be your irrational number, right? Now, what are going to be irrational numbers? Irrational numbers are going to be the numbers that are recurring. For example, if you can check this, now this is going to be the number. Now here, if you can check this one, this is not going to be your rational number, right? And also, this is not going to be your irrational number, which means the only number that is going to be your irrational number here is going to be 1 point. It's going to be what? Your root 27, because yeah, your irrational number is going to be what? This is going to give you what? This is going to give you your exponent, or rather, it's going to give you your decimals. When you say root of 27, is given by 3, root 3, which is same as what? 5, comma 196152423, right? So which means yes, this is going to be irrational number. Then 1.3.2 now. They want you to find out what is going to be the number that is non-real. If you can come to your calculator and say what is going to be the root of negative 27, you are going to get an answer that is undefined. So which means this is going to be the number that is non-real. Altogether, right? So basically, this is what you are expected to do in these types of questions. Thank you very much.